Hello everyone, and welcome back to a Let's Play of AER Memories of Old, with your host Invalid. Whoops. We're back in the settlement. There's a couple things I wanted to check out, including this entire section over here that I completely missed, and a little memory. I think it's time to set up camp by the lighthouse again. We need a larger island now that our baby is growing. The name being John. So what I find really interesting is it's not really clear when specific memories occurred. All that remains is just how strong those memories were. Which, in a way, makes a lot of sense. Some of the most vivid memories that we have are from years upon years ago. But, oh my goodness. But then other things that happened much more recently may be completely remiss, may be completely forgotten. So one of the things I wanted to do was check out the entrance here and see if Medven is still here. No, he's not. He appears to have moved on. And he also left a note, which I find interesting, but it doesn't say... We can't interact with it in any way. And I'm just now realizing these are probably all tombstones. Wow. And that's the first shrine that was consumed by the void, essentially. So that makes me question our light source too, because the Twilight Guardian in the last episode gave us a fragment of power. So did Kara somehow, or whatever force compelled, or... Oh, wait, what? Oh, this was closed off before. That's interesting. At least I'm pretty sure it was. That's very interesting. Huh. Okay. That was not open before, I'm pretty sure. Alright, well anyway. I've lost my train of thought again. That's gonna happen a lot. It happens a lot in this Let's Play, especially because there's so much that I have in my mind, and there's so much I want to commentate on. And then on top of that, it happens in my other Let's Plays too, regardless of whether or not I'm trying to actually make sense. But let's talk to these two here. I don't know why I can't remember her name. I need to look up my characters. Welcome back again, Alk. I hope your travels are easy on you. Erin is over her head and ears with joy that a real bird shifter came to visit. To the point where I'm a bit worried that she will run off somewhere on one of her expeditions. Once in the north, when we stopped for a short rest by the hot springs, she was gone in a heartbeat. We looked all over. The storm of the Howling Peaks was less intense back then, but it was still very cold. The Howling Peaks, you say? Interesting. We found a cave nearby and went on in to see if she had gone there. She has a certain affinity for hidden places. As it turned out, the spirit bear of the north had just recently moved in there. Aaron sat on his back, talking about everything between sun and moon. Should I be proud or worried? Well, I always ran away at her age, so who am I to judge? I'm getting all nostalgic here. Pilgrimage, let's see. So the next step is usually the archives, the temple in the east. The ancients built monuments and cities there, more so than in the west and the north. That's so. John has been there frequently, I know. It's said that the signs of the Great Divide were early spotted in the east, where the cities and archives were, where knowledge was preferred over worship. Interesting. Much of the ruins have been reclaimed by the land, but just continue to the eastern steps, and it shouldn't be too hard to find. Thanks for that.
Yo.
Yo yourself. Every time I hear the word yo, I just remember one of my old teachers. I started working with her at some point. She was Middle Eastern, very much about, you know, respect your elders. She called me one time and I responded back, yo, don't yo me. That makes no sense out of context. I'm keeping that in anyway, though, screw it. Hello, Auk. If you're looking for Medven, he is in the cave here in the village. Probably studying some tablets. But what about a story? Maybe about how I met Dana? No? I'd love to hear a story. One day, I followed a honey-colored doe across an island in the east. The most beautiful doe I had ever seen. Suddenly, I came up to a bird shrine. There she was, standing next to it. She smiled at me, and my heart was hers. Dana, not the doe, dummy. It was the first time I visited the land of gods. I was chosen to take care of its lands, while she was to inherit the duties for Kara's shrine. Pity that the shrine caved in. From what Dana said, it might not be possible to rebuild it. But I'll try, at least. Anyhow, where are you off to now? Maybe the east is next in line for a visit? It's a bit wilder than the western islands, and there are many ruins from the time of the ancients there. But I think the most impressive place is Leafless Grove, home to Leafla, the spirit deer of the land of gods. Huh. In the grove grows a most remarkable giant tree. Like a storm cloud, that one. Leafla hasn't been seen in ages, but it's said he saved the tree from the Great Divide. Interesting. So is this... I'm wondering if this is bigger than the stump we found, or if this is almost like akin to the Tree of Life. The ancients built some kind of altar near the tree. So far, I haven't found out what it does. Might be worth to take a look? It sure sounds like. And there's even a door or something in its base. Oh, so that's the entrance to the altar.
Hey.
Should visit the archives, the temple in the east by the eastern steps. Okay. So that's interesting. Dana. I'm gonna forget that by the time I play this again. But hopefully I don't forget it before I end this session. So where... I'm trying to remember, where's the entrance to these things? Because I want to talk to Medven before we do anything else. Whoops, wrong button. There it is. Just swan dive our way in there, why don't we? Alrighty. Yep, here's Medven. Oop. Okay, I think we read all of these. Did we read this one? Language and... Okay, right, these are the tablets in the ancient languages. Hey, Medven. Welcome back, Oak. Come look at this. I think I know what you found. The keys to the caretakers. They are described as glowing symbols. Was that so? So it warped into the lantern, you say? Spectacular. It pains me that I can't go with you, but my back would pain me more. What? You actually used the key? Well, it makes sense they would open the temples, I suppose. But to think my apprentice would converse with the caretakers in person. Oh. We all believed the gods were either in eternal slumber or perished. Our prayers have always been to the spirits of the skies and lands, and to our ancestors. Oh Oh, I have a bad feeling, child. But if one was still slumbering, you should search for the other caretakers. Questions need answers before it's too late. It seems big changes are coming to our world, and I see you as my own daughter, Alk. Be careful out there. Promise me as much. Alright, well, that'll happen sometimes in mentor-apprentice relationships, honestly. My first guess would be that the other caretakers still seek refuge in their temples, by choice or not. I found a passage about eternal skies, rooms in the temples where the caretakers could speak with the ancients. Look for these rooms, Alk. Oh, is that what that was in the Eventide Sanctuary? An eternal sky, huh? Alright, yeah, there's nothing here about deciphering that. Alright, well, I guess on that note, we can check out whatever's going on this island and then head north. I say head north because I want to investigate the, I want to investigate the icy areas before we actually continue our pilgrimage. This must be the lighthouse. Oh, this is the lighthouse. Okay. It doesn't seem to do anything right now. I should come back here later. Alright, well, if you say so. Okay, well, north we go, I suppose. Head to the Windsong Falls and, the peaks. We can catch this current real quick. Whoop! I'll miss that entirely. There we go. Okay, apparently that's just empty void. Yikes. And this is King's Pass, huh? So how much of this have we actually seen, then? Oof, there we go. Not all spirits persists forever. Praise to the cinnamon-fingered, the dancer of the southern trees. Nevermore will she play beneath their shade. She fell into the darkness, never to laugh again with us. From star to star she skips, following the gods into eternity. Praise to the dance ended and begun. Also sing the voice of the... Okay, I think we've read this. Yeah, we have. Alright, I remember that. Whoop. I'm kind of surprised that's so far north. I thought it was further south than that, but I guess not. Getting geographically confused. So, how big is this map anyway? Wait. That's part of King's... That's part of King's Pass? Hold on. I thought this was all Windsong Falls. Oh, this is a global map. Oh, okay. I thought that was a local map. I didn't realize that was... Yeah. I learned. Alright, well, let's... Whoa, 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 whoa! Hold on a minute. That's why this is called King's Pass. This is a statue. why would there be a massive statue here split among the islands? Is this just something that fell during the Great Divide, or is this something... Huh. Kind of insane. It's time to face facts. The God King is here to stay. It's better to bend a knee than to lose a head. The God King? Is this the human who claimed to be a god, or someone else? Whoops, wrong button. Wee. Well, we got more scrolls, that's for sure. Guess it's time to... Oh. No, these scrolls are missing. What happened to them? That's interesting. Some of them have been taken with the weather or by people, huh? Very interesting indeed. Okay. Can it now all be bound to the same button? I am Yohal of the Southern Isles. This is the second letter I leave behind. This message is a warning of bad tidings, the worst ever since the Great Divide. I came to the land of the gods to seek counsel from my spirit animal. Our lands continue to break apart as if an invisible tide gnawed at them. Since last spring, things have gotten worse. The snow creeps south and animals are found dead, corrupted with the dark rocks I first saw so long ago. Oh. That explains a lot. I went to the Spirit Fox's den, but it was empty. I waited there for 3 days, but he was nowhere to be seen. Are the spirits dying as we are? If so, then all is lost. If he doesn't show up tomorrow, I will return to my people. I, for one, will not abandon them in their last days. Wow. Oh, whoops. So the rock that took over the void, not the void, Kara's shrine and the Eventide Sanctuary was the black rock he was talking about. Oh, that's trippy. So where did he first see this rock then? Because he said he's been on pilgrimages to the north. Oh man, there are so many questions going in my head right now. I kind of love it though. This is almost a murder mystery. On a colossal scale. Like, we're not even talking serial killers, we're talking the death of worlds and gods here. It's not quite Mass Effect status, but it's still certainly there. So is there anything here that I can do, or is this just to take a look at the fallen statue? Which also makes me wonder, because there are memories there talking about the God King is here to stay, and then there were other memories talking about the man, the self-proclaimed God. And I'm thinking, did someone get in a little over their britches? I don't know. I don't think we know enough to really say much about the God King as of yet. Or of the self-proclaimed God. It's also... Whoa! Cheapers! That's whale-sized. Now, something else that Yoho talked about was the fact that he has a specific spirit animal. Again, kind of talking a little bit about a lot of indigenous mythology, but it seems like in this universe, every person has a specific kind of... Oh! Oh, you're red. You were... There was a white one before. Can I talk to you? No. You're just a two-tailed fox. Okay, I guess that's a thing. I guess foxes have two tails in this world when they mature. Oh, that's so weird. Okay. Something to get used to. Oh, there's tablets there. Hold on. You mean there's actually something to read in a wind tunnel? More of the rabbits. Hi. You don't mind? Okay, cool. Praise the spirits of the lands, the souls shining through the veil as pale stars, and the animals walking the earth in daylight. The noises they make. Remember the gods that once guarded the lands. May they find a new home amidst the stars. Sing of the great dreamer that sleeps in eternity. May she dream of good times forever and ever. Let a spirit kindly touch the stone. May it guide our people with the wisdom of the priestess. Then and now. That was weird. Huh. Oh no, there's a fox there that got hit by the black stone. Or the bad rock. You know, it's kind of funny. It's almost comical in a certain light if you listen to the terminology that the developers of this game decided to use for the English translations of things. Because it's all the bad rock, or the object of power. You know, it's very simple terms that are very vague. Oh, if I could just get over there. Ah! I'm gonna fight the controls here a little bit. The cold has spread this far south. It's not right. Oh, I think the Howling Peaks, that's what they were called. Just random. So that's a bird shrine, huh? Interesting, interesting, interesting. Well, let's see if we can catch an air current here, or not. Ooh. Ow, bugger. Whoa, okay. Oh, I didn't talk to Aaron back there. Oh well. It's fine, we'll make do. Ooh, it's getting dark. I don't like this. A lot of hares around. I think they're actually hares and not rabbits. There's a stone in there, hold on. Actually, before we go there, is there anything here by chance? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. Well, let's make our way down there then. Oh, maybe not like that, but that's okay. We're fine. Jeez, just a tablet just stuck in the middle of this colossal bone structure. I just got an achievement for that. A belly of the beast? Alright, well. Once, when the gods were still awake, some animals gathered to talk. A hare said, "The grass is not as green as it was." A bear said, "The honey does not flow as it used to." A wolf said, "There are less deer to hunt." And the deer said, "Well, I do my best." Okay. An eagle said, "The lands have become smaller." A crane said, "The humans write less and argue more." An owl said, "There is a darkness deeper than the night, and it grows." At this, the other animals fell silent, and the wind howled around them. It's the void that they were talking about. It's rather uncanny how how real some of this is. And I mean, yeah, no politics in games and all that, but it's hard to not draw parallels, especially considering the times. The time that this game was developed and published. One of the things where if you don't focus on... If you don't acknowledge the bad, then there's not much you can do about it. Whoa! Okay, hold on. One cannot find a solution until one acknowledges that there is a problem. Okay, there we go. If you ever go further north, listen for these bells. They will help you find your way through. Maybe we should be heading east. I'm starting to feel like maybe we should be heading east instead of north. Because I want to explore what's off the beaten path, but at the same time... Given that there's bells, I'm a little hesitant to say that this isn't a place we're meant to go. Alright, well, I'm gonna head back to the settlement, and from there we'll head east. That's the Creator's Shrine right there, too. So, this is taking us eastward, so this is pretty much the right direction. Oh, there's so much of this place that we haven't explored yet. This is crazy. Doink. Leafless Grove. Okay. What was that? Oh, it's hares. Look at that. Oh, they're so cute. Are those actual sounds that hares make? I actually looked it up. The sound for the birds that we saw, the cranes, those are in fact crane sounds. And I know the sounds the fox is making over there is definitely one of the sounds that foxes can make. They're actually very versatile with what calls they can make. It's actually pretty incredible. But I've never heard the sound of a hare or of a rabbit aside from the scream. It sounds like someone dying when they scream. It's horrifying. But that's not what we're listening to. We're listening to hares that seem to be rather... maybe not okay with what's going on, but... Oh! Are you talking about that tree? Huh. God, the music sounds different for every single area. I love that attention to detail. The tune for this area actually reminds me a little bit of Life is Strange, just a little bit, with the particular synths that they used. But I'm afraid it has been about half an hour, so I'm gonna have to call it here. And in the next episode, we'll continue exploring. Check out Leafless Grove and the altar that lies beneath the massive tree over there. But until then, thank you all so much for joining me on this journey. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, take care. Bye for now. The tree wobbles. It's funny.